Fix my lights. How are you? So this one is all about being proud of yourself. As you've seen in my previous videos, there was the flow that's been happening lately is about giving yourself permission and all the ways that we've been just waiting for permission. So another things that you do, it's realizing like, what are you waiting to give yourself permission for? And in this sense, it's just being proud of yourself. What do you feel you need to do in order to give yourself permission to be proud of yourself? And, you know, quick what's up? My name is Mike, and I just like to go through some journal prompts that I do each and every day. And today's was about just being proud of you. Have you taken the time to just acknowledge the person that you're creating and just everything that has taken place since the birth of your creation? Just the ways that like you've adapted to everything that's like taking place within your life and acknowledging the choices that you made and how you felt what was right for you and what wasn't, what was in alignment with the person that you want yourself to be, because it's really what we're creating. We're creating the person that's roaming through this space and allowing more of your essence to come through, because that's why certain choices and decisions stand out to you to follow through with, because they're going to allow more of you to be expressed in the ways that you like to express it, in the ways that people and everything around you can feel you more. And that's why anytime that we hold ourselves back, there's like this discomfort because you're trying to suppress the energy that's within you. So to be able to just sit back for a second, as I sit back, to be able to sit back for a second and just reflect on that. Reflect on like, man, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a few months ago, the growth and expansion that was made, the fact that you navigated certain things that in the moment was just like, I don't even know how this was going to happen. I don't know how I was going to make it to the other side. And to see that you're here, you did it. And you did it with new levels of understanding as to like who you are. Be proud of that. Like that's so huge because you know more ways of how you want to show up. You know more ways of how you want to be seen, more ways that you want to use your voice. Because yeah, you've used it to speak, but has your essence flown through your words? And you could feel it to where it's like, any times that like, I know for me, like I would speak and like this was so tight. And to now to be able to speak and feel my voice echo throughout my body, it's such a beautiful feeling. And, to just acknowledge that all all the ways of being that you allow yourself to do, right? Whether that's like dressing a certain way, being able to talk about certain things that you're excited about, um, music, playing certain music around. It's these little ways that you're tapping into the freedom that you want, because that's the reason why we want anything is for the freedom. But you're already giving yourself small doses of that. Can you acknowledge that? Can you be proud of yourself for that? Can you just bask in the idea of like you're creating a pretty dope person? And this person is strong. This person is resilient. This person is loving. This person is caring. This person is so imaginative in all the ways that it would like to show up in the world. You're an awesome friend, an awesome, just bundle of infinite joy. And in this space, from this space of being proud of yourself, this is the best time to remind yourself of the grace and compassion that you have for yourself now as you reflect going through any tough times, and the grace and compassion to have for yourself in the future moments of releasing anything that gets in the way of this feeling here. And you get to remember more and more and more. Because as you remind yourself now, when those moments come, it'll make it quicker and easier to be like, that's right. I did this before, I could do this again. I remember when I told myself it's going to be okay. I remember as I reflect, because if you think about it now, nothing else exists other than this moment. As you think about the future, you think about the past, you're thinking about it now. But as you think about the past, you feel those moments. You're essentially the guardian angel for those versions of you. And you can reassure all those parts of you that it's okay. It's going to be okay because you're on the other side of it now. And then it's these little ways that you can play with time. And you can also do so for the future versions of you. What ways can you plant seeds within you of reassurance? Plant seeds within you of pure love, because that's what's going to give you that push. I try to mix boost and push together. That'll give you that boost and that push um, through any turbulence, and will allow you to experience ease in the times that you need it, because you deserve ease, as much of it as possible. And you get to allow yourself that you're the one that gets to grant the permission for you to experience that ease. And the best way to experience that ease is just remembering who you are, remembering that you're always going to continue evolving into more and more and more. And the fun part is once you call your attention away from anything that's trying to distract you from that, anything that's trying to um, have you think smaller than you know yourself to think, because you're so expansive. You get to remember that you get to grant yourself that permission of reflecting on the question, what do you want? What do I want? With this day that lies ahead of me, what do I want? How do I want it to feel? What ways would I like to be? If none of this other stuff existed, what do I want? And now your attention goes elsewhere, because the interesting thing about the mind is it's just waiting for your command. It's just waiting for our command. It's waiting for, like, the fun way I like to show people this. It's like, if I say, look for, I'll give you 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, I want you to look for 4 things that are orange. 3, 2, 1. And by the time I count down, you would realize you were looking in that time. You weren't thinking about the future. You weren't thinking about the past. You were just looking for orange. So much so that anything that was close to the color orange, you were like, that counts, just so you could get it in the time that I was counting. And this is exactly how the mind works. But the colors that we're looking for is a specific feeling and sensation within us. And you get to see you are also ignoring all the other colors around you. You weren't looking for blue, you weren't looking for green, or you're just only looking for orange. So If we're caught up in discomfort, then the mind is like, your wish is my command. And it's just looking for whatever that sensation in your body is. If it's fun and joy, it's looking for that color. If it's that discomfort, stress, and anxiety, it's looking for that color. And it's okay though, because the body is just giving you feedback as to what you're looking for, and you want to know that. And again, you get to be so proud of yourself as to the ways that you've acknowledged that and you redirected. So, what if? What if you just reflect on this day, your day, because this is your life? What do you want? What do you want in this day? How do you want it to feel this day? What would you like to happen? And just have fun with it and allow yourself to play that game of colors, of looking for that color everywhere you go. And all the worries, all the stress, all the nonsense, it's just going to drown out more and more and more. But in the process of doing that, be proud of your top score. So I like to turn everything into a game. So it's like if you go like 5 minutes and say you get a little distracted, it's fucking awesome. I just did 5 minutes. Let's see if we can do 10. Let's see if we can do 15. And then you're so caught up in this game now, everything else is just kind of irrelevant. So that's something I wanted to share. I had some great sessions today, and we touched on bits of this with different people. I have actually another one coming up. Pretty sure it's going to be along the same theme. But I wanted to share this and continue sharing my daily prompts. And it feels good. It feels good to just acknowledge how proud I am of me and the person that I've created and everything that I've been through that's reminded me of who I am and my worth, my value, what I bring to the table. And although those moments of remembrance were just like uncomfortable at times they're very painful. But that's because it was trying to get me to no longer ignore what my worth and value is. It was the pain is to get you to finally grant yourself the permission to let it go, to give yourself the permission to really experience the life that you want to live. Take up as much space as you want and don't need the validation. Don't ask for the permission. Give yourself the permission. You're in absolute control. You're powerful beyond measure. You don't need anything from anybody. So that you'll, from that space, you're filled up with so much of everything. Everything. You don't need anything from anybody at all. It'll just be a nice cherry on top. It'll be a nice thank you. So, yeah, be proud of yourself. Find so many reasons to be proud of yourself. You ate? Cool. Pretty awesome that you gave yourself some food that you like, a specific flavor that you enjoy. You dress yourself in the way that you like, got yourself all cleaned up. Be proud of that. So, I see you. I acknowledge you. I appreciate you. And I wish you to feel the same and even more for yourself. I wish you nothing but great things. Wishing you have an amazing day as I go now to prepare for my next session, which is going to be awesome and incredible. And I will catch you later.